So you guys were I'm hearing a lot of you guys wanted a theme song shortened, so here we go. This girl reviews movies, games, and books. Sometimes she plays them. So does that, and when she does it with the cat, does that make her crazy? Does that make her crazy? Probably. So, it's shorter. There you go. Crazy Cat Lady or Martha Butler does not own any trailers or pictures. I use them under fair educational for and entertainment purpose. Blade, just like it's all they did. Well, those years ago. See? No, I don't want to do any more of it. Hi everyone, Martha here. So I got kind of 3 things to talk about in this video. One is if I'm still gonna play Suicide Squad, go off to Justice League, even though I still really want to do, but I don't know if I will. That's for what I just saw not so long yesterday. And what if episode 1 of season 2 and Wonka, which I saw yesterday. So I saw like 3 things yesterday I want to talk about today. So Merry Christmas, everybody. I'm celebrating Christmas today, but nobody's here yet. So some people who live here. So yeah. Anyway, what happened at you might want to play Justice League. Suicide Squad Justice League, because there's a clip going around because some person has to go and link the game. Yay. And then make everybody want to hate this game. Yay. Because there is a stupid scene where they definitely made this not canon to the Arkham series, because even though Cameron Conroy, rest in peace, made that man, rest in peace, even though he's in this and he plays Batman, it's not this scene right here that I'm gonna look it up. Apparently, if you played Arkham Knight, you know that, spoilers, that Poison Ivy saved the city because she's able not to be affected by Scarecrow's venom toxin. She sacrificed herself for the city. But apparently she can come back to life because she's a plant. And she's a little girl here, about 9. And Harley finds her. And you know how Harley and her fall in love in a couple of continuities. But in this continuity, they have not. They only had one conversation. And that was in the very first game. And this is about Harley saying, how about I get you some shampoo? And not letting her out of the cage, because she's not part of the list. So, but she lets her out anyway. So that's basically its only converse. Again, they also talk a little bit in Harley's DLC when they go in and rescue her in Arkham Knight. So those are the only 2 conversations they have together. There is no way these 2 are dating in this continuity, because every single time they mention Harley, she still loves the Joker. Like in Arkham Knight, she was sad that Joker was dead. Okay, she went to go and talk to she went to help the old man Joker get out and kill the other Jokers. So there's no way she likes Poison Ivy in this continuity. Nothing wrong with her liking Poison Ivy, but here there's some news wrong with it, because Poison Ivy is 9 years old, and she like smells her pheromones those better, and she says you're a fun size. Now, like, yeah, that is not something you say to a 9-year-old. I just don't. Oh, I mean, I want to play a game with Cameron Conroy in it one last time, but I don't know. if it has freaking grooming in it. No, thank you. I'm not sure. What do you guys think? I just really wish. I hate when people do this. I hate when people find the game and make it and show something that is not, that's in the game that everybody in the world hates, and it's one scene, and that makes everybody not want to play it because of this one scene. Okay? It's this one scene. It's not the whole entire game. Hopefully. Okay? As knows it's one scene. But I don't know. I just really just want to play here having Conroy's voice one more time in a new movie or game. Because man, I miss that man. And I know we can't get Mark Campbell and him together again. Mark Campbell said he wouldn't play Joker anymore because he can't. There's no Joker without Batman. So yeah. Anyway.
So here she is. Thought she'd be taller.
Are you serious right now? Poison ivy is a redhead. This is a plant. You might be the dumbest.
She is not made of meat. Is this what you call a vegetarian option?
I don't know you, but my pheromones remember you. Strange emotions.
Tell me about it. Wasn't expecting you to come in fun size. You really don't know me? Harley and Ivy forever? In 10-story burning letters?
Nope.
Jeez, LexCorp really did a number on you, huh, Red? He dressed you up in that outfit, too?
No. I took it. When I broke out. He shut me in a room in his tower. If I worked on the things he wanted, I got a whole hour of sunlight every day.
What did he want?
Weapons, making them more effective against the alien invaders. You know, they're very susceptible to plant toxins. And, I know all about plant toxins.
We know. That's why they call you Poison Ivy.
It's just Ivy. Weirdo.
Where's Lex now?
I don't know. Something spooked him, I guess. He got in his big robot suit and stomped off.
Ooh, I know that look. Who you murdering?
The corrupted things that are coming. All of them. They're poisoning the earth with their gross bodies. So I lured them here.
The wrath of nature. I like it.
Oh, this is my friend Daphne. We'll make all the aliens choke to death on spores. You make sure Daphne doesn't die, or you're next.
Waller, be advised Lex is AWOL in a power suit, and Ivy's an eco-terrorist middle schooler. Dead shot out.
How'd we end up hugging a giant plant? I have allergies. Anyone care? Ah!
Now that's out of the way. I don't know. So, let's talk about What If. So, What If's back. Yay, the art style is still great. That's fun. I love it. But this one is about if I got the episodes listed here. What if Gamora killed well, really, she doesn't kill him. Roland kills him. Kills Thanos. So, I don't know. That's a mislead. And kills also Gamora. So, So this is about Nebula. Basically, she joins Nova Corps after this in order to, because the head Nova one that was played by hey, the one that played Glenn Close. So she hires Gamora, but she ends up hiring Gamora for a reason, because spoiler alert, she's the twist. So basically, Roland tries to attack the planet that they live on. I don't remember the name, but Zondare, whatever it's called, something with X, and but in order to stop them, they put like a big gnome around the planet, and they're in there for for at least a while, and they're like the crime is like really rough, so and to stop crime from happening a lot, and so somebody's trying to open up the gate, and so they have to stop that from happening. So she goes and gets somebody out of prison. I'm not sure who this guy is, but somebody that's important. Don't really care. But as far as I know, he's not in the movies. If he is, he's a very, very small part. I think it's Jude Law, Yo-On Reagan. Okay. So, this one has, Howard the Duck in it. Which, yay, Seth Green. Don't you guys love Seth Green? He's great in this. We get to hear him quack, though it's more like a honk instead of a quack. So I don't know. He sounds more like a goose, but we hear him quack after she tells him, because he's in charge of like the casino bar. Basically, we see Groot in the background. Hold on. We see Drax in the background, like beating up an arcade and a gambling one. So yeah, I do. This one's fine, and they end up finding that they like try to break a code by using her head, since Nebula is basically a robot, and so she can like, plug in her cords to stop from them like breaking down the dome. But instead, they use her head to do it, and it was basically Glenn Close's idea to do it, and we still don't got the one that everybody wants here, Nova here. Everybody wants Nova. Like my person I was watching this with wanted Nova, but no, he doesn't show up, and he ends up stopping him by Roland gets him, but Gamora. The idea is to stop them from doing it by shutting the dome on top of them, and that kills him, and sending everybody to jail. And for some reason, Howard is dressed as Rambo, so he looks like Rambo. He's like Rambo Duck instead of Howard the Duck. So this is fine. So let's talk about Wonka. I'm probably gonna give that one like a 6.5. It's fine. But so let's talk about Wonka. So this one does have a lot of songs in it, a lot more in the original. I kind of lost count. I did like the fact that they played Pure Imagination at the very end of it. So I did like hearing that one. So what happens in this one, that Wonka's trying to start his factory, of course. And he's very young here. Charlie is not born yet, so do not expect for me to mention him. So right now, because how young he is here. We end up... It's always trying to do, but we have a reference that kind of reminds me of Matilda here, because the hotel that he stays at, that's for like homeless people, but to trick them into doing like labor work. and has an orphan girl there who ends up being Slugworth's the actual heir to Slugworth later on. Spoilers. And but and it reminds me of Matilda because the person who owns this place puts her in a room, but there's no nails. So it kind of reminds me of Matilda minus the nails. So the fact that she shuts her up like Trunchbull did, I mean, I just don't think they would actually put the nails in there without actually being Matilda. But she just reminds me a lot of Trunchbull a little bit, off of that little bit, because the fact that she's so ruthless, not as ruthless as actual Trunchbull. She doesn't throw kids out the window or throw them other ponytails. But I don't know. And the fact that she flirts a lot with the other guy. So basically, Wonka has to beat Slugworth, the actual Slugworth, not the one that's in the original, because the one in the original is a fake Slugworth. So remember that. That's why he looks different from that one, because it's not the same person. So yeah, we never meet that one in the original, so we don't know what actually he looks like. And two other candy guys, I don't remember their names, but Slugworth's the one that's mostly mentioned in the older one. Now, I don't know if this one's even canon, the older one, because it's different. The Loompa Loompa's a different size, because the Loompa Loompa was actual midget, not played by Hugh Grant. Nothing against him. He's fine, but he's a tall guy playing a short guy's role. I don't like that. He was fine in the movie, but I just don't like. I just really wish they would have let a dwarf work here, because I just really wish they would have let them have that part, because it's what that part is meant for. So yeah, and so basically, what the Oompa Loompa wants is to get the candy away from him, because he went there to go get the nuts that Wonka is supposed to pay these guys with in the future, and stole them. But he was like the guard, and like got him kicked out. So he has to go and try to like steal candy from him. 3 candies, and it comes back later because him and Noodles, which they called her, but her name starts with a Z. I don't remember her real name, but they almost dried in chocolate because they're trying to like reference the chocolate river, but there's like no reference really to the tunnel, because the tunnel that gave us kids nightmares from like during the 70s to 80s and the 90s. Because I'm from the 90s, and my mom liked that movie when she was a kid, so she showed it to us, and then I saw the tunnel, and then everyone was going, ah, chicken cut off. Luckily, that's not here. But we do see some aversion of that garden, everything's edible, except for it kind of goes wrong, because since Wonka owes money to the hotel room that he stays at, because he used so many things that actually cost him money, and they like reference the fact about him like signing the paper that he made the kids sign up and make sure them read the fine print. He didn't read the fine print because apparently he cannot read. So yeah, and the little girl teaches him how to read, because him and his mother, remember how in the Stupid Johnny Depp version, he had daddy issues. In this one, he kind of has mommy issues because his mom died, and he just wants to make his mom happy. So, yeah, and what he learns is that just share your candy with everybody. So this one does have a lot of songs in it. The cheapest police eats food a lot, but I did find a lot of things funny in this one. It's not as good as the first one. I know the first one originally was not very much based off the book. It was just them writing, them making the what's based off of a book, but not able to do what the book did because it's 1971 and they can't do everything in 1971. Really, Johnny Depp's more faithful to the book, but I don't know. This one has a lot of references to the candies that he made in the book. Like there's the floating one, the one that makes you grow hair, the one that makes your face change colors, and stuff like that. So it does reference the fact that if you eat it, and there's also one that if you eat it, instead of it tasting like dinners, it tastes like alcohol for adults. So adults eat. That way, there's candies that are strictly for adults. So yeah, and so I like this one, and at the very end, Wonka gets to build his candy. Noodles gets to find her mom because we find out that Slugworth faked her death so he could inherit the candy his brother's factory from him, and he couldn't do that if the kid was still alive. So he gave her to the one I think, if it reminds you of Trunchbull, but and told her mom that the baby died. So yeah, but they find her mom, and then when you hear "If you want to view paradise, simply look around and view it," that song, and I did like hearing that song again, even though it's not as good as when Gene Wilder sang it, because I don't know, that song's really hard not to sound cringy. But I think Gene Wilder's the only one that can sing that song and make it sound nice. Because he's just singing it and not linking at once. At any time, he's just living the moment. Man, I miss that man. So yeah, even though it's a movie I never really watched with him, but I did watch some of Young Frankenstein. But I need to watch that one again. Maybe I'll watch it once for Halloween. But what do I think about this one? It's fine. It's a good movie. You can take it. I've only watched part of Paddington. I need to watch another thing of that one. But I do like this movie. It's fine. It's not good as the original. So probably just going to give this one the same score as I gave the What If one. 6.5. Because I think I gave the original like a 7, but I'm probably going to give it an 8 now. It's been so long since I reviewed that, because I reviewed this movie back when Gene Wilder died. So yeah. So I'll see you guys later. Like, share, and subscribe, and that's basically it. Go have a nice Christmas, everybody. So bye-bye.